Sinds gisteren 1 mei heeft de Europese Unie er 10 nieuwe lidstaten bij. En wat levert dat dan ons op cultureel gebied? RAM vroeg de Sloveense techno-industriële rockgroep Laibach naar zijn politieke opvattingen met betrekking tot deze toetreding. Laibach vormt de spil van een collectief, die Neue Slowenische Kunst. En dat is een samenwerkingsverband van schilders, grafisch ontwerpers, muzikanten en theatermakers. Vanaf de oprichting in 1984 is vanuit de thuisbasis Ljubljana, en Laibach is de Duitse naam van Ljubljana, hebben ze de wereld bestookt met producten van dit collectief. Optredens van Laibach zijn een ervaring op zich. Het motto van Laibach is: het kwaad in de ander op de zenuwen werken.
Ruim een jaar geleden verklaarde Slovenië zich onafhankelijk van de rest van Joegoslavië. En het land richtte zich onmiddellijk op het westen, met name op Oostenrijk en Duitsland. In de Sloveense hoofdstad Ljubljana bestaat sinds 1984 een kunstenaarscollectief onder de naam NSK, Neue Slowenische Kunst. De 3 belangrijkste onderdelen van NSK zijn muziekgroep Laibach, beeldend kunstenaarsgroep Ivan en theatergroep Nordun. Hun werkterrein omschrijven ze als het gebied tussen ideologie en kunst. Opvallend in hun werk is het gebruik van totalitaire symboliek met een hoog bloedontboden gehalte in de beste traditie van Stalinisme, fascisme en nationalisme.
I think the reason that we choose German name is very connected to the reason why Laibach chose a German name for Ljubljana, because we have to stress that Laibach was initiator of the whole movement in a kind of very organic function it has on awakening masses, and Laibach was a media which sent its messages to larger audience than, for example, painters or theater was. So I think it's connected with that German language and also German culture, which is so close to Slovenia, is some kind of constant traumatical point for Slovenian nation. It has this quality of rising love and hate at the same time, you know.
This image here, hope to guess my name, but what's crossing here is just the nature of my game.
Of their music, especially on the concerts, is that, you know, you get the poison of totalitarianism and ideology into your veins in order to think about it, you know. So I think the listener of Laibach music has to have ability of analytical thinking.
What was the idea behind a collective?
We simply want to clear and clean out the product itself by a personal touch, and that's one of the reasons why we decided to work as a collective. When people are usually talking about totalitarian images and that kind of stuff, they usually understand those images with a certain prejudice. People are, you know, able to do very easy accusations without thinking a bit further and so on. I'm not trying to say that we are not fascist group at all. I'm not going to say what are we. It is not our duty to explain ourselves finally, and it is up to the to people to make their own pictures about the world around and so on. But I want to say that totalitarianism usually is not what you see. It is usually absolutely something else. It's usually what you don't see.
Would you say that Laibach has a mission?
I would say that our mission is to make your evil lose its nerves.
Inmiddels is het 12 jaar later. Voor het eerst in 7 jaar brengt Laibach een nieuwe cd uit. En sinds 1 mei is Slovenië lid van de Europese Unie.
Last time we talked to one another is 12 years ago. A lot happened. The war in Bosnia, Afghanistan, Iraq. What changed for Laibach?
Nothing really. All these wars were basically something which was not so difficult to predict 12 years ago. Wars are not just, wars with military weapons and so on. There are different kind of wars. I mean, the actual military war is actually just the final step. But all these other wars are actually happening all the time. Before diplomatic wars, marketing wars, and so on.
Ideological wars.
Ideological wars, yes. Propaganda wars.
Do you feel European at all?
Well, it depends what the idea of being European actually means. I mean, I would say Slovenia, as much as we belong to Slovenia, Slovenia does belong geographically and metaphysically, let's say, to the history of, Central Europe and to the metaphysics of Central Europe and so on. But, in a way, we also belong to, at least we feel that we also belong to Balkan mentality. We belong to Eastern, as much as, Russians and Slavic heritage is a part of our heritage and so on. And we belong to Mediterranean world and so on.
It's was vorbei. Die Freiheit ist nicht mehr frei. Still ist unser Herz und Kurs ist unser Tod. The man schlägt.
We believe that, for instance, that Western capitalist system has won over Eastern communist system because it was, in fact, more effective in a collective ideology, in a certain collective ideology, because it has worked collectively much better with all, corporations, with all the propaganda and so on. It was basically more effective against the Eastern collectivism, which did not really exist so successfully as it existed in the West. I mean, America is a great collective country, for instance, yes. And Europe is trying to follow that example somehow.
Entstanden ist
entering the EU? What will it mean for Slovenia?
It's an important step, but it's not going to have a great effect straight away. We'll see how it will develop. It's European Union is still an idea. How it will work,
You don't know yet.
we don't know yet.
So it's not time for a big party for you.
For Laibach, you know, we actually party all the time.
Kijkers die denken, hey, dat lijkt op Ramstein. Nee, het is andersom. Ramstein lijkt op Laibach. Meer aangaande de Europese Unie. 23 mei in RAM staat Polen centraal.
Ja, dit was het voor RAM voor vanavond. En dan weer de mantra waarmee we altijd afsluiten. Meer informatie over de door ons behandelde onderwerpen kunt u vinden op ram.vpro.nl. En eventuele enthousiaste reacties kunt u e-mailen naar ram@vpro.nl. En dit was RAM, kunst en cultuur voor een intelligent publiek. Dag.